Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the NatureCity Podcast. I'm your host, Carl Pradelli. I'm also the CEO and co-founder of the company, having started NatureCity with my wife, Beth, over 20 years ago. And since then, it's been our honor to have served over 500,000 Americans by offering them the best supplements we can make. Our new TrueDYB Digestive Super Formula is quickly becoming a favorite of those who've tried it, and it's also become one of my personal must-have supplements as well. A couple of questions we're frequently getting about TrueDYB is, why did you make this product, and why do I need it? The answer to both questions is pretty much the same, so that's what we'll be discussing today. You probably know that struggles with digestive issues have just exploded in the United States in recent years. So if you or a family member are dealing with digestive problems, you have plenty of company. In fact, some of the statistics around this are just shocking to me. Like over the last 30 years, the number of doctor visits for digestive disorders has increased by 10 times compared to the previous 30 years. Now, one of the consequences that's resulted is many folks are using products like antacids and laxatives way too much. When you need these products, you need them, but they're not meant to be used regularly or for extended periods of time, as they can cause more digestive problems if overused. Now, if you can believe it, there's actually a shortage of laxatives in the market. And on Amazon alone, for example, searches for laxatives have actually increased by 3 times in recent years. These are the times we're living in. So why is all this happening? Well, as you'd suspect, it's not just one reason, but some of the key reasons, in my view, are related to the food we're eating, as well as the other things our bodies are exposed to, as well as the impact of stress and other emotional health challenges of living in a 21st century world. And now that we know much more about how the gut and brain communicate, this last part is really an important piece of the puzzle. So why did we develop the TrueDYB formula? And by the way, DYB stands for Digest Your Best. We have some great digestive support products at NatureCity, but most of them were designed to really help one aspect of digestive health. For example, our digestive enzymes help break down food, probiotics for intestinal health of the gut microbiome, and we have aloe vera for stomach comfort. What was missing was a product that supported the whole digestive system, not just some of the individual parts. Taking a system approach to gut health makes sense because of how the parts work together. How well your stomach functions affects what happens in your small intestine, and what happens there affects what happens in your lower intestines and colon, and all this affects your ability to stay regular and excrete waste, as one example of the system at work. Plus, we have this relationship between the gut and brain, where what happens in the brain affects the gut and vice versa. This is often referred to as the gut-brain axis. This gut-brain axis is a complex communication network between the central nervous system, which consists mostly of our brain and spinal cord, and the enteric nervous system, which runs through our gastrointestinal tract. You may know that the central nervous system pretty much regulates all our body's activities, while this subsystem called the enteric nervous system is sometimes called the gut's mini brain. The two nervous systems are constantly communicating with each other all the time. So if you're feeling stressed or nervous and your stomach starts bothering you or you become gassy, that's not a coincidence. What's happening in the brain affects your gut function. This is not a one-way communication. What happens in your gut also affects your brain too. A small example of this is your gut provides about 95% of your body's serotonin. We often think of serotonin as the feel-good hormone working in brain cells, but we need a healthy intestinal function to produce it. So to truly support the digestive system from top to bottom, we needed the TrueDYB formula to address all of these areas, and that's what you get from the 16 ingredients in each scoop of powder. The TrueDYB ingredients start working in the stomach, helping you move food through the stomach at a normal pace. This is called food transit time. And the digestive enzymes in the formula help break down the nutrients in food to prepare them to be absorbed into the bloodstream most efficiently. The TrueDYB ingredients also help support more balanced stomach acid levels and a healthy inflammation response in both the stomach and the gut. If you're struggling with occasional heartburn, indigestion, burping, or similar related discomfort, the ingredients in TrueDYB, you'll be happy to know, have been shown to provide relief. To help support intestinal health and the gut microbiome, TrueDYB gives you a powerful combination of prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. This not only helps you increase beneficial bacteria in the intestines, but also supports nutrient absorption and the function of the protective intestinal barrier. This last part is very important because it helps protect against what's sometimes called leaky gut. The digestive tract is lined with a semi-permeable barrier that allows for the absorption of nutrients into the bloodstream while limiting the transport of harmful microorganisms into the body. When this barrier isn't functioning properly, potentially harmful substances can more easily pass through, and hence the term leaky gut, and can cause a broad range of health problems. Several of the ingredients in TrueDYB have been shown to help support intestinal barrier function, which is very important for healthy aging and overall wellness. In addition, the ingredients in TrueDYB can help reduce bloating and gas too, and another important part of the TrueDYB formula is helping you stay regular and supporting healthy bowel movements. Based on research with several of the ingredients in TrueDYB, you can start noticing a difference in as little as 10 to 14 days with more frequent and regular bowel movements and more normal stool forms and sizes. I know that sounds a little gross, but it's very important for our health, our overall health, as well as the health of our colon and digestive system. Finally, TrueDYB contains an ingredient called digestion, which helps support the gut-brain axis we spoke of earlier. Research with digestion shows it can help with many of the digestive challenges we just spoke about, particularly when it comes to bowel movements and staying regular. Now, here's the difference. It also helps the body cope with stress and also helps promote better moods. As part of this, it's been shown that digestion can help keep the stress hormone cortisol in a healthier range while promoting increased levels of serotonin, the feel-good hormone, in healthy adults. This is just a quick summary of the many ways that TrueDYB helps you, and there's much more than what I covered today. Look, if we don't get the digestive system functioning properly, it's going to be real challenging to stay healthy. We have to get digestive health right. When it comes to supplements, the comprehensive approach of TrueDYB is what you need to help support your body's entire digestive system. It's also a very clean formula too. I recently had a family member say, I like TrueDYB, I like the taste, but I'm not crazy how it looks brown in the glass. You can see this is how it looks. It's a greenish brown, you'd call it. That's because we don't add any coloring to the product. The brown is a natural color from combining the 5 organic greens in the formula with the fiber, which is naturally white. In addition to the 16 digestive health ingredients, there's only 3 other things added. The strawberry lemon flavor, some monk fruit extract to add a little sweetness, and citric acid. That's it. It's a clean formula, also with a nice clean taste. Since this product is still new, we continue to add content on the podcast about the different ingredients, and there's a lot to talk about, of course. Can't really do it all in one episode. And you can also go to NatureCity.com to get more information on TrueDYB. And here's the product. Hopefully you can see this. Looks good. TrueDYB, digest your best product. And not only can you get more information, but also try a bottle, put this powerful formula to work, and see how it can help your digestive system. I can't encourage you more to give TrueDYB a try. It's really an important product, not only for your digestive system function, but for your overall health. That's it for this week. Hopefully you found this helpful. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to see future episodes of the NatureCity Podcast, or you can listen to us on your favorite streaming service. We're on Spotify, and we're also on Apple Podcast. This is Carl Pradelli, and I'll see you next week.